What the ICJ now described as plausible genocide.
This is not
an act of
you know what I'm going to have to say. I'm going to say Israel denies that. They say that they were in pursuit of Hamas terrorists who hid behind their own people.
Yeah, and this war started on October the 7th when Hamas went into Israel and attacked various kibbutzes and other sites, murdering hundreds of people, taking several hundred hostage.
You know, you will know that Israel says its policy is not one of starvation. Well, the Israeli military, of course, says that it has provided corridors for aid to reach where it's needed.
Yeah, and Israel will say that, you know, Hamas, which is a designated terrorist organisation by many countries around the world, do not operate in good faith, and that they wouldn't agree to release hostages who were alive. But what about Iran? What about Iran's role?
You talked at the beginning about genocide. As you will know, the Israeli government, the Israeli military completely deny that, and they will say and do say that they are responding militarily to the attacks of October the 7th by Hamas, that they are determined to destroy Hamas, to stop it ever carrying out another attack like that, another massacre like that, that killed or kidnapped hundreds of civilians.
I'm sorry, this is obviously a very personal, difficult situation for you and your family. And as you would understand as well, Israel would say, well, they can't live next door to Hamas.
Thank you very much for joining us. And of course, Israel itself says that it doesn't block aid going into Gaza.
A reminder that Israel would deny that it is carrying out war crimes in this situation. Dalal Irakat, Associate Professor of Conflict Resolution and Diplomacy at the Arab American University.
Israel would deny that a genocide is taking place, saying that it is defending its right to exist. Its very existence, indeed, they would say, is under threat. So there are obviously two sides to this. There are Hamas, who hold more than 100 hostages. It's not known how many of those are still alive. And then there is Israel's determination to wipe out Hamas.
The Israelis would say, well, look, you know, we are defending ourselves. We are targeting Hamas targets in Gaza. We are trying to put an end to what we believe is a terrorist organisation once and for all.
Do you really keep a straight face when you say that?
And earlier today on BBC News, we reported on the release of the names of those 3 Israeli hostages who are due to be freed tomorrow. At one point in our coverage, we mistakenly called the hostages prisoners, and we would like to apologise for that error.